Will the Buffalo Soldiers please come forward? Clerk, please read Resolution 178.
Yes, Councilwoman Harper presents Resolution 178 recognizing the Toledo Buffalo Soldiers Motorcycle Club. Whereas the Toledo Buffalo Soldiers Motorcycle Club's mission is community service with emphasis on youth, providing information on the heritage and rich history of the 9th and 10th Cavalry Regiments of the United States Army's Buffalo Soldiers and their contributions to the United States of America, and promoting safe and enjoyable motorcycling. Whereas the Buffalo Soldiers have adopted Wilson Park and youth programs, and their support has assisted in bettering the lives of citizens living in this area. Whereas Wilson Park has a baseball diamond, basketball, tennis, and soccer courts, swimming pool, and youth reflection park. Whereas a couple of years past, the Buffalo Soldiers assessed the repairs needed to open the swimming pool, and working with local 500 labor union and local 50 pipe fitters, repaired the water delivery systems and conducted maintenance on the pool buildings to get the pool open for the season. Whereas in celebrating the 25th anniversary of National Buffalo Soldiers Day at Wilson Park, the Wilson Park Advisory Board recognized their contribution to the park and hung a picture of Colonel Charles Young over the fireplace in the shelter house. Whereas the Buffalo Soldiers plan to conduct history programs for youth at the park and plan a movie series one Saturday a month, starting with movies about the 9th and 10th Cavalry Buffalo Soldiers. And whereas the Buffalo Soldiers plan to install an overhead screen and projector in the shelter house and permanent benches and a stand-alone patio with a permanent canopy in the park. Whereas the Buffalo Soldiers have committed $1,000 in funding for this year's kids' swimming season. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Council of the City of Toledo that the Toledo Buffalo Soldiers Motorcycle Club is hereby recognized for their continued support of Wilson Park and youth programs in their adopted park.
Suspension.
Comevs, Ludeman, Riley, Sykes, Yavagi, Winooski, Adams, Cherry, Delaney, Harper, Johnson. Motion carried.
Passage.
Comevs,
Yes.
Ludeman,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Sykes,
Yes.
Yavagi, Winooski,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Cherry,
Yes.
Delaney,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
Councilwoman Harper.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming. Buffalo Soldiers were there along with President Cherry, sheet metal workers, and other union individuals. They didn't believe that the swimming park for the children could not be fixed. So they were out there. And I don't know if President Cherry was council person there, but I do know that he played an intricate part in there, along with the Buffalo Soldiers. They have every intention of supporting this park. Little do people know, when I was out there riding around, I ran into Mr. Mack. He was doing the same thing, and that's when we decided, and I convinced him to stick with this park and adopt the park. And today, in front of Toledo and in front of City Council, we have the opportunity to do that, along with one other. This will be on the shelter house. This is a mock-up. Special thanks to Toledo Buffalo Soldiers for their contribution to Wilson Park. That lets everyone know, I want everybody to see it, that lets everybody know that if we work with the community and we have hearts out there, they will work with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilman Johnson.
Just wanted to say, Earl, Fred, and everybody else, you guys do great stuff. I've been to some of your fundraising events. I've been out there where we tried to get our dance on, and we never got the video off the ground, but we did everything we could to try to do that with the Sheriff's Department. But you have a lot of fun, but you do a lot of good for the city. So I just wanted to personally thank all of you for your contributions, and I'll try to be there as often as I possibly can to support you. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Harper.
And I forgot just one quickie. I have the main course, $1,000 for the children this summer. No one has to pay. No one has to pay. And they gave our children an opportunity. So anybody that comes to Wilson Park, they get to swim free. It's a wonderful.
Thank you. Well, I was hoping Councilwoman Harper forgot about the check because I was going to steal her thunder. But yes, I was a councilman at that time that the labor unions did cooperate with the Buffalo Soldiers, and I want to thank you for that. But most importantly, thank you for your donation this year to let roughly 1,000 kids swim at Wilson Park this summer. So that's huge, and we greatly appreciate it. And if you would like, the floor is yours.
Earl Mack.
Raise that up.
Earl Mack. Take this hat off, it's kind of warm. Well, we thank the city of Toledo and Matt, also the city of Toledo, that allowed us to come onto that park during that particular time to help see what we could do about that swimming pool. And we do a lot of things in Toledo, and I'll just tell you, we've adopted 4 entities. Wilson Park is one of them, Martin Luther King's Boys Academy, LP Stewart's Girls Academy, and Wayman Palmer YMCA. As a matter of fact, we have a check for Wayman Palmer's YMCA for their Camp Store that's coming up here in a day or so. And we thank you for the support. And Larry's also been to several of our events, and he knows we love eating too, because we know he does. But anyway, thank you for this opportunity. Thank everybody up here, and we're going to continue to support the city. If anything we can do for you, please just let us know. Thank you.
Thank you, President Mack. Councilman Yavagi.
Just a quick comment. First of all, you all are awesome. So much you've done for this community over the years. It is more than timely for the recognition, and we want to thank you for everything that you do. I also wanted to point out, and maybe they can waive, that the Wilson Park Park Board is here. We had a committee meeting a couple of days ago on parks, and I can tell you, those parks that have active boards that are committed to the neighborhood and committed to the park are the ones that are in better shape, and 2, better serve the community. So between the park board, between this quiet, unassuming council member who sits next to me, and between you all, I know that park's in good hands.